But you know what the hard part, I mean, sure, you body and you lose weight and all that, but the hard part of it is, and you would never anticipate this being the hard part, but if you're not used to like peeing while standing in front of lots of people staring at you, it's actually really hard to be buried alive. And I had the trucker's tube on and all that stuff, which is like a con with a catheter or whatever.
Okay.
And people are there the whole time. Like it suddenly became like an event. And so like, oh, we'll cover it so no one can see. I'm like, no, then people are gonna think I'm sneaking in and out. So I had to learn. So I would close my eyes, like when you were a kid sleeping.
Get the f out of my house.
And it would take me hours and I'd finally be able to pee, right?
Yeah.
But then, and by the way, I didn't eat for a few weeks before, so I had no food, so that was, the other wasn't an issue. But what happened by midway through the stunt, I'd be waving and smiling and like peeing, and it was like nothing, you know?
Kind of hurts.
Put a coffin in my living room with the house, and you don't need the toilet and things like that, and I would urinate into a little bag or whatever. So it's like all day and night I'm jamming. Like I usually just think about what I want to do, and then on my right, my left, and then, you know, my team is small, but they're smaller and more difficult, but they're incredible. Like the box in London would have been much tighter. If you can override the pain, but that's not really good for the audience. Yeah, would I do this for $1? Because I started to have like minor organ, not complete failure, but just like stuff started, everything had shrunk, and I think I was very close to the refeeding syndrome, which most people, even when I went to the hospital, it's the opposite, so I let everybody have it over something. Well, you know, that's kind of like the believable part. Do you guys want to see an example of that? It's a little graphic.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, it's...
Okay. A little speck of blood there. Would I do this? It was for $1.